DJC Game Studios. What's up, everyone? I'm the devastating Just Cause. This is DJC Game Studios, and welcome to the show, because we have 1 day till the INTELLIVISION Sprint. That's right, 1 day away. But most importantly, let's talk ROMs and games. Now you have the original games, the 125. You can find those anywhere on the interwebs, like the kids like to say. And also, you can get all those Magic games and all that included in that. But let's go off on a limb. Maybe a couple tangents, like Doc Brown used to say. And we're going to look at some brand new games and enhanced games, both free and pretty cheap, on different websites. This is the new Intellivision games that are being made still. Check it out. Now, the first one here I recommend is INTELLIVISIONcollector.com. Just kind of come down here on the homepage, and right here you got you can get games, hardware, accessories, lots of different things, and I really encourage you to check out this whole site. But we're looking specifically for things for a thumb drive for our Sprint. Digital downloads. Let's see what's available. Look at that, we got Road Fighter, Norseman and Norseman 2, Pyramid Warp, really great game. I like this game. Quartetto Brasileiro, bunch of puzzle games and mini games, kind of collection there. Jump King Jr., Grail of the Gods, Missile Domination, and then Missile Domination with the voice, which is really cool. Kind of a missile command. Unlucky Pony. That's a free ROM right there. Ultimate Pong, different games of Pong, 15 different modes. An Atari lost game called Sea Venture, ported in the Atari way, so it kind of looks like an Atari 2600 game. Great game. I highly recommend playing that as well. Now let's go. We got another free ROM, a mini game called Hotel Bunny. You'll see what I mean when you play that. Now, if you guys love Oregon Trail, check out Oregon Bound on the Intellivision. I got this complete in box as well, but this is a fantastic game. Classic. You got Pitfall 3, Junior Pac-Man. Great version of Junior Pac-Man. Raiders of the Lost Ark and E.T. Copter Command, Donkey Kong Jr., really great update from the original. Laser Sharks, kind of a fun take on Moonblast. Pitfall 2. You got another couple free ROMs here, Goat Nom and Diagnostics. I recommend the Diagnostics. Kind of tells everything's working on your system, including your controllers, buttons, and IntelliVoice, ECS, stuff like that. Great free ROM. Then you have another free ROM, Desert Bus. Kind of a joke game, but if you see it complete in box, it pulls up pretty penny, I'll tell you that. The original Moonblast. Beat 'em and eat 'em. We'll just leave it there. Another free game called Onion. Kind of a cool puzzle, sort of dice game. Really neat. Fantasy Puzzle ROM, another one. Maria, another little dungeon crawler, kind of. They're all these games kind of are kind of together, but they're really good and they're free. If you liked Hero, you'll love Heli. There you go, free ROM. Now you get into some more of these what I like to call the cool premium games. I've got this one. This is Buck Rogers Planet of Zoom, Space Bandits, that maze space game shooter, Load Runner. The classic Parsec that was originally on the TI-99 Texas Instruments computer. I got this one as well. Great deal for that. Fox's Quest, kind of a push them together box puzzle game. Here you got Space Panic. I can't recommend this one enough, and the people that did this are just absolutely fabulous. Dragon Quest, the full Dragon Quest game. Beautiful looking game. Beautiful looking. If you're at all into any of these RPGs like the Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, you're going to love this version. It's awesome. Another one I can't say anything bad about because it's friggin' awesome, and I play this one all the time, is Bank Panic. And it's free right now. Free Bank Panic. Lock and Chase, the original 8K with the full animation of Lupin, free ROM. Antarctic Tales Enhanced Edition, free ROM. Goonies, Goonie Nuff, free ROM. X-Rally, great game. Operation Cloudfire, this is an original game, awesome game. Beach had another computer game ported. Poker Risque, this is basically a strip version of poker. Penguin Land, where you got to get an egg to the home. It's kind of a puzzle. This one frustrates me, but I love it because I keep wanting to get better. It's one of this one, the show must go on. If you're going to get a new game for your Intellivision, I'd say buy this one day one. I love this game. It looks like a game that would have came out during the heyday of Intellivision, but it's still simple enough and just so enjoyable. Then we got Vanguard, which I used to play that in the arcade as well as on the Atari. And then a beautifully done Ms. Pac-Man. I do have this one complete in box. It came out quite a few years ago, and I happened to snatch one up. These little small runs like this. So glad to see the ROM here. Now the next one here is Intellivision Revolution. I'd like to go click right onto store here. We're going to do the new ones. So we're going to say Homebrews. So there's a lot of this is the hard boxed editions. Very, very cool. Some are out of print. Some, just look at the Stunt Cycle in box. Triple Action, Ultimate Kong Jr., Kangaroo. I just picked this one up today. As well as I got Mermaid Enchanted Ocean because I love that cover art. Princess Lydia will probably be the next one I'm getting. A lot of cool games, but let's check out the digital revolutions. So right now, these aren't available yet, but they're going to come. It says come back later to purchase. So they're working on their digital games. So make sure you come back. A lot of inbox games for sale right now. And of course, the ever popular Intellivision.us. Really, really cool. You're going to see a lot of, let's see, the ROM's vault here. So you got like Pro Ball Basketball Streamlined. Vectrex. Kind of a fix to Vectron with the poor controllers. Makes it a little easier to use. Home Run Super Pro Baseball. I can't say enough good things about that one. I love baseball. That's that enhanced version. Here you go. The Voice Anthology. The updated versions of B-17 Bomber, Bomb Squad, Space Spartans. And Space Spartans in Italian. ECS bundle of ECS games. Alright, then you got into going to Game Index. You got Adventures of Tron, Ford versus Ferrari, B-17 Bomber Flying Fortress, Super Pro Gammon, Super Pro Baseball, Beauty and the Beast Pro, Bomb Squad Pro, Striker Super Pro Bowling, great updated, faster version of the bowling, Rock'em Sock'em Pro, Super Pro Boxing. This one lets you play against the computers. It's basically the closest we'll get to like a Ring King or a Punch Out. Bump and Jump, Super Pro, random order of roads, levels, you can turn things on and off. This is awesome. 70 screens, Super Chef, Burger Time. Oh my goodness, gotta get that one. Choplifter, the original Donkey Kong Arcade, the enhanced version, the updated version, which I love how they say this is how Coleco should have made it. The Dreadnought Return, a very more difficult and challenging version of Dreadnought. Then you got ECS Flintstones, Super Pro Hockey, a little more faster, a little more with the penalties and the face-offs, stuff like that. Illusions, a few other ones here. Lock and Chase, the sequel, Revenge of Lupin. Different mazes, different colors, different options and speeds of doors, and just a great version. Super Pro Meteor, that's that Lock and Chase 8K again. Mindhunter, Ms. Night Stalker. Oh my goodness, if you guys love Night Stalker, this has, I want to say 8 or 9 different maze selections, and you're a girl. She's got a ponytail. Kind of like Ms. Pac-Man had a bow. Hey, speaking of that, there's that one. And then Mystic Castle. If you love Thunder Castle, this one has 3 or 4 different speeds, and this one makes it a little easier to progress. You'll love this updated version. Then you got Pinball 2. They actually make the pinball the size of a pinball. Make it a little more enjoyable. Pool and Billiards, which is never released, unreleased. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Same Game of Robots. Scarfingers. Just a lot of... Shark 2. So you have to... This one is time-based, so you don't have to wait for, like, your... when you're playing 2 players, it doesn't... Sometimes that person will go forever. You don't have to wait. Battlestar Galactica version of Space Battle. Some dirty game. Super Pro Invaders. They turn Space Armada into Space Invaders. Space Spartans: The Last Defense. Visual enhancements, better controls. See more status. Bug levels have been fixed. Space Patrol. Oh my goodness. This is the Moon Patrol. One of the very early homebrews. There's so many amazing ROMs that you can drag over to a thumb drive from here. And if they're not free, they're very, very inexpensive. In that little amount of money, if you buy these, it goes to these people that work so hard just for us to play them. So that's why we always ask, don't share. If it's one that's not free, definitely, spend the $5, spend the $12, because it's just going to make more of these come out. People start sharing them and giving them away for free. We'll never see the new stuff like this come out because people are going to stop making them. So once again, you get that, support these people making these games because they're brand new games for an old system. And we want those people around for a while. So there you have it, a ton more games to be played on your Intellivision and sideload right with a thumb drive on your Intellivision Sprint. I love it. I love it. More to come, a lot more boxed games and other stuff to come because I have a lot of new pickups I got to share with you guys. But please hit subscribe. Oh, and please like and please subscribe. Wait, I said subscribe twice. Is that going to ruin the whole graphic up here? I hope not. Anyways, we'll see ya in the next one. DJC Game Studios. Feelings mutual.